Hello. Check, check. Is it still, you guys back? Hello?
I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah, I think I got back late after the song ended. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, we're back on, and hey, what were we talking about? When we first earlier this evening, we were talking about the moon impact, where they.
Oh yeah, when they had that two ton kinetic impact on the moon there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put it into an icy crater.
That was my topic for tonight. I forgot. That was my topic. It's yeah. They threw and I thought it was like an explosive warhead, but no, it was a kinetic.
Yeah,
weapon.
It just smashed into the ice.
So like a big bullet, basically. Yeah, like a big heavy chunk of lead or something. I don't know what they used.
It was.
Well, they used the spaceship.
They probably used gold.
They used the spaceship, didn't they? The one that they were done with, and then they just aimed it? I don't know.
No,
that's what they did. Yeah, it was part of the payload.
Yeah, and then they just dumped it into the iciest crater they could find to see what would happen. See how much ice was in there. It was part of a crater that didn't see the sun ever.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And they got a lot. I think they got a lot of data from it. Of course, they haven't really shared much with it. I can't remember. Maybe they did.
They broke a treaty. They broke the Outer Space Treaty when they did that.
Oh, no kidding. Because they attacked another planet?
Basically, yeah. There's a treaty that was dates back to 1967. Clearly states that international law applies beyond the atmosphere. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I know they've done that twice on the moon. They did it another time too, and they knew that it rang like a bell for like 3 or 4 minutes afterwards.
Yeah.
And Richard thinks that shows that it's either hollow or artificial or something.
I kind of have to agree with him. I've always thought the moon is really strange, and I don't think it's natural, and especially that it looks the same size to your eye, and just the fact that we can have eclipses and the sun and the moon being so close, almost they look identical size to our perspective here on Earth. It seems like that is just too much of a coincidence. The odds of that happening is just crazy.
And then what was it? The diameter and the speed are the exact same ratios or something like that.
Yeah.
That one guest. There's just all these amazing things about the moon.
Yeah.
It's like they have the exact same size to.
I noticed that myself when I was a kid. I thought that was weird. Why would the moon be the same size as the sun? That's impossible. I just thought that's freaking impossible. Like, what is this? Some kind of a magical planet? Like, that just can't be real. That doesn't make any sense.
I know, it covers up the sun almost perfectly. Not quite, but almost. And then you can just see the corona of the sun during an eclipse. It is amazing. Yeah, and the all the hexagon craters that supposedly happen naturally. I don't know how that would happen. And octagonal craters.
Oh yeah, that octagonal crater, yeah. And Marcus, didn't you say that you found some stuff just on using Google? Are you there, Marcus? Did we lose him? Oh, maybe he's not there. That's strange.
Is Jeff still there?
Jeff, you there?
Here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
It's showing that he's still there. Oh well.
I'm here.
Okay.
Here I am.
Hey, did you want to tell us about what those photos that you got, or not photos, but the stuff you found about the backside of the moon.
Oh, okay. Let's see. If you look at my Twitter page, the coordinates are actually on my
Is it on Google Moon?
Yeah, on Google Moon, right? It's the coordinates, yeah, on the back side. And the strange thing about Google Moon is that when you go to the back side, at least for me, there's only like one section that actually shows any sort of contrast or detail, and that's around the crater Komarov.
What's it called?
It's a Russian name, Komarov, K-O-M.
Okay.
A-R-O-V, and it's near the ocean of Moscow, I guess. Mare Moskowitz. Moskowitz. I don't have it open at the moment, but
I found something on there once. I marked it on there. It's crazy looking. I just marked it as a moon base on my Google Moon. It's right on the front side, though, kind of down in the middle. I don't know what it is.
Was it on the back side?
No, it's on the front, right in the front.
By the way, that weapon that NASA released onto the moon was called a Centaur. That's what they call it, and it's a kinetic weapon.
Wow.
And that was in 2009, June 18th.
Yeah,
it was June 18th, and it was part of the lunar reconnaissance orbiter mission.
Yeah, that's about the time they found out there was water all over the moon.
And that's what it was supposed to be actually researching.
Yeah.
To explore the presence of water, ice.
Create water naturally, make H2O on the surface. So there's moisture everywhere now.
Yeah, they found water there was ice on the surface of the moon. So actually, what about maybe all the crystal stuff that Hoagland's been seeing is just ice buildup?
7 miles high?
Who knows? Maybe that's just because of the gravity. It does different things there.
With the perfect shadow.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, ice does just when ice freezes, it can make geometric sort of designs.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they'd last.
But you know what else?
7 miles high.
Yeah, you never know, because they say actually when water can have actually somebody's mood can affect the way water freezes. The patterns it makes. People's thinking, the way they think, if they're a negative or positive person or whatever. You're thinking happy things, it makes nice design. You're thinking shit, it makes a crappy design.
What about the titanium domes?
Yeah, I'm just...
they found 21% titanium in circular patterns all over the certain parts of the moon there.
How do they know it's titanium?
Titanium's rare on Earth, fairly rare.
So who found this? Did they go right up to it, or how do they know it's titanium?
Originally they found it back in the day. They found a bunch of titanium in the moon samples. Really high amount. It really surprised them all. But then I think 2 years ago they did a titanium analysis with a new ship, and you can find it on there. They call them domes of titanium. NASA calls them domes.
Wow.
And they're circular, and they're all over the moon. It's fascinating.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it used to be a base, maybe?
Well, yeah. They probably were like what Richard thinks. He thought they were titanium domes with glass in them. Glass is stronger than steel when it's in space, and there's no oxygen. And it's all over up there, so that'd be like the perfect thing to make to perfect substance to use if you were building something up there. There's no earthquakes. About the only thing you have to worry about is meteor strikes.
Yeah.
And if you built it with a grid, or several domes where you can escape, who knows?
So
I like to think they were up there.
So Darren, have you ever seen a UFO, or something weird, or a ghost or anything?
I saw something weird the other night when I was out there. I was telling you about it earlier. I think it was just a satellite, but boy, it was bright. It was just a bright flash, and then it went away, and then a bright flash, and it was just following a trajectory. And like a really bright flash, like brighter than, it's like the sun just reflecting off a flat surface. That's what it looked like. And I thought that was amazing. And I also saw about 12 big fireballs, which isn't unusual. But one of them was cool. It skipped. Have you ever seen a meteor skip across the sky?
Yeah.
Like a rock?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have seen that, which is cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. But no, I've never seen a UFO. Not really. Just a space station. I don't know if I'd want to.
Oh, the
Probably
thing
freak
I
me
saw,
out.
man, nobody would want to see it. It scared the shit out of me, I'll tell you. I actually had
know.
to hide in a ditch and I pulled branches over top of me. I was so scared. And when the
How
thing
many
went,
have you seen?
Countless, but this one was very close. This one was a close encounter. It was shooting like these beams down on the ground and coming towards me. And my brother took off, and
In a car or running?
he was on a bicycle. It was only his farm was only down the road, so it was about half a mile or something down the road. He took off on his bicycle, and I shut my irrigation tractor pump off, and then the thing was and I was running for the house, but then I saw it coming, and I just ran into a ditch and pulled stuff over top of me.
Did you still look at it, or did you just hide? Like a kid
I
under
was
the
watching.
blankets?
I was watching like a kid through the blankets, exactly. But I couldn't see much from down there. I could just see the light.
Uh-huh. And how long was it? How long were you down there?
That's where I had a memory loss. After I did that, I don't really remember what happened. And then I was back at the house telling my wife about it.
That's spooky.
Really don't know what happened there. I can't remember.
How long-
I can only remember up to then, and then after that, I don't really remember until I went to the house, told my wife about it, and then I went to my brother's house in the morning and told him about it. He didn't remember anything until I told him, and then he said, "Oh my God, I would have never remembered that if you didn't tell me."
Weird. Does he remember riding home?
No.
So maybe
that's
they
the
got in
thing
too.
He doesn't remember hardly any of it either, except of what I told him, and then he started to get memories back of it.
But no
that-
memories of being anywhere besides the ditch or on his bike?
No, well, he remembers seeing the thing now and seeing the energy beams coming down to the earth. It looked like a ray, like a blue ray beam, like almost like a tractor beam on Star Trek.
It sounds like a Travis Walton story,
Yeah, I know.
doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's a lot like his. Yeah. I'd like to talk to him one time.
You ever thought about getting hypnotized?
Yeah,
Get
I
Rick
thought
Press?
about that. Yeah. I wonder what would come out of that.
I don't know. It might be interesting.
Well, that's the thing. That's what got me into all this. Once after that happened to me, right? And I started thinking differently.
And how old were you?
About, let's see, it was 2001, I think, 2000. So, 30. I was about 30 or something like that, 35. 35, yeah.
Yeah, jeez. That's
Yeah,
scary.
I'd be 35.
I wouldn't like that.
I was 35.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that the first one?
No. I seen a lot of UFOs and stuff before that. That was the one that was the closest encounter.
And the scariest one, besides the ball.
Everything else I saw, there was the glowing orb thing came after that, which was even a closer encounter. It was right in front of me, like 2 feet away.
And you were the only witness for that one?
Yeah. And
that's with the staff?
Yeah. This glowing orb came in. There was the same area. It was the same field on the farm. The same field. And that's
you ever crop circle on that farm?
See, I thought about it later. We saw some little orbs come off the big orb and just branch out and go places off that thing. And it was, I think, a year later that I saw that little orb. So it was years later. So I still think that the things that thing dropped off, I think they're still around there.
So maybe the thing that they dropped off when you saw it, it was the same thing that came up.
Yeah, that came up to me. I think it might be related because it's in that field, and I saw the things come off of it. So maybe it went there. Maybe it dropped probes or something, some kind of little entities or something. I don't know.
Was that your family farm?
Yeah.
Did they ever see anything in that field besides you?
Well, my brother sees all kinds of crap in the sky, but nobody else has seen the orbs, but they've seen a lot of paranormal activity, like, because there's a little cemetery there that's haunted. So there's a lot of that. It's strange that high UFO, and also high paranormal, like ghosts, in the same place, and I've heard this before.
Should get some EVP people to go out there.
Actually, I'm working on that, but wow, we're coming to the end of the show already here, but we got 6 minutes left. Yeah, actually, Greg Newkirk from Planet Weird, he's wanted to come out there, so I still haven't hooked it up a time and when we're going to do that. But
is that why you left? And you're not a farmer anymore?
No, just the tobacco industry just pretty much died out there, so
okay.
There was no money left.
Are they growing something new, or are they still chugging away at tobacco?
No, we don't do tobacco anymore. They just do cover crops now, like soybeans, corn, wheat, and stuff like that. Just easy stuff.
Well, that's a great story.
Yeah,
that's why you're our leader here.
That's what got me into this. Okay, does anybody want anything to say before we got 5 minutes left? So, anybody want to plug something before I put a song on?
I got those pictures from the crater. I'm gonna send them out to you guys over Skype here.
Oh, there was that sighting I just had a little while ago. 3 objects coming over of my house, and I took a picture of one of them, and then Marcus, you blew it up.
Oh right, yeah.
So we got that too. We could post that picture of the.
I'll try to find my moon base and take a picture of it or show you the coordinates.
Oh, okay.
Check it out. All right.
So where are we going to post this stuff?
I'll just send it to you on Skype, and then you can post whatever you want.
I'm not sure if I could post it on my Spreaker channel. I'll try to do that, and then maybe just post it on Twitter too.
Okay, there's one. Which one did I send?
I'm going to need to make a website yet, and then we'll have a spot to post shit. But I'm going to put a song on now, guys, and thank everyone for being on again. I can't believe we did 2 shows tonight. That was amazing.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute my mic until...
Welcome to the Monster Castle Radio Show. For the extreme paranormal listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman, Mike.
Yeah. This is where the real freaks hang out, alright? Yeah. Let's hear some rock and roll, baby, yeah!
Welcome. Welcome. How's it going tonight, everybody? Yeah. It's the Wolfman. Can you dig it? Did you guys dig it?
Yeah, give me a shovel, buddy.
Oh, shit, yeah. You brought your shovels?
Yeah.
All right, we're digging it. That's a good one. Damn.
Oh, no. We're live.
Marcus, where's those cool noises? Come on, buddy.
What noises are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, now we got a crazy special guest tonight. He is coming in later. He's on live on another show right now. It's a comedian, a friend of mine, Yuck Nasty. And this is going to be great because we're going to grill him about the paranormal.
What time's he coming in?
I don't know. He said he's going to text me when he's done the other show, so it could be any time soon. Let me check back on the messages. We'll see. Oh, it's right here. He's on the line with some prank call guys. I will text you when I'm done. He didn't give me a time.
Okay.
So, anybody have... Oh, yeah, we got the monster, guess the monster thing. Marcus, you want to tell them about that?
Oh, I got a few. The last one was too easy. The prize goes to A-Hole Skeptic. And I don't know what the prize is yet, but he got it. And it was from Angry Red Planet. So I had to dig some more obscure ones this week, and I'm going to post them in a second.
That one I posted with this picture from Spreaker, and it'll post on YouTube as well, on our Monster Castle Paranormal YouTube channel, and also on Spreaker.com. It'll post on. That's the picture out there that I posted.
That was the one from last time.
That's the one from Angry Red Planet, yeah. So I guess you're going to have to put another one up on hashtag 47.
Yeah, I got a few I found today. Some are really obscure, but I'm going to make it a little harder this time. So I'll post those in about a minute here.
Sweet. I haven't got any of them.
So, what did you think of the one I posted last week?
They're cool. The knife head or the other one?
Yeah, the knife head one. Nobody could guess that one. That was from.
I love that one.
That was from Gamera, and I watched that one when I was a kid. I loved that one. I think it was Guiron or what was it? No. I posted the name. It was Guirdon or Guiron or something like that.
Do they even have any of those Japanese monster movies on anymore?
Oh yeah, they're still making them.
The cheesy ones?
As a matter of fact,
motion?
I think there's a new Gamera.
Ooh, cool.
Oh,
yeah,
nobody's
it's funny because... Go ahead.
We need people to chat us. So if you're listening, go in the chat room and tell us how we sound. Because we suck, man. We need the input. We're new at this. We're not even as good as like Heatherweight or anyone like that.
Well, no one said we sucked. They just said, meh.
I banged my head on the microphone, dude.
Well, you know what I like about the show? I can listen to it with my 20-foot head cord, my headphones, walk over to my mini fridge, grab a beer, and come back.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I got the same thing. I got the headphone extension But every time I get up,
Awesome.
I bang my head on the microphone, or I drop a cord or something, and then have to pick it up, and my chair squeaks. I'm worse than Richard Hoagland.
No.
And when you first started, I mean.
Don't be so hard on yourself. So the only monsters I've seen are the usually the ones under my bed. I don't know about these other ones you post up. I don't know. Maybe someone else can guess these. I have no idea.
So, like, when you were a kid, Jeff, and you looked under your bed, did you actually see a monster?
No, I felt it grab my foot. I mean, I didn't need to see it.
Holy shit. You were too scared to look under there, right?
Hey, could you ever fall asleep with your foot like dangling off the bed? Honestly.
No.
See?
Nope.
See?
No
Yep.
way. No, and I was scared to look under my bed. And when the trees brushed on the window, I thought it was Bigfoot.
It probably wasn't the trees. Probably was
It
Bigfoot.
sure looked like a hand.
I had a nightmare when I was 2, and I still remember it. Because I know I was 2 because we lived in our apartment. I can remember some things when I was 2 years old, and one of the memories was a nightmare I had about a red, bloody skeleton. Don't ask me why I would ever dream that or even see it, but it was under my bed, and that was my dream. And always, when you're talking about stuff under your bed, it always reminds me of that dream I had when I was just a little kid.
Yeah, you got issues, man. You got issues.
I have
But
no
that's
idea.
okay.
It's a true
That's
story,
okay.
though.
That's okay. We're here to figure it out.
Were you a bedwetter by any chance?
What?
Were you a bedwetter by any chance? Any of you guys?
I think I might have been for a little bit.
No,
Every once in a while.
I never wet my bed. It's always somebody else's.
I used
I
to
think
get
I
up.
was.
And I would sleepwalk, and I would go piss into the laundry hamper or something that looked like a toilet.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I woke myself up doing that. I woke myself up opening the refrigerator door.
Oh
Be
my
like,
god!
"Oh,
And
this
you're gonna
isn't the
piss
toilet?"
in there? Yeah,
I used to sleepwalk.
yeah.
Really? What's the worst one you ever did? Did you ever
It
go
was
outside
prob-
or anything?
No, never outside.
Oh, I
And
could tell
sometimes I
you
wouldn't remember it, you know.
nasty.
Yeah, you'd
one.
wake up in the middle.
I got a
Well, no, I
nasty
wouldn't
one.
remember. Family would catch me and they'd be like, "Hey," and they'd put me back in the bed and they said, "Hey, last night you were up walking around." I said I had no recollection of that whatsoever.
Yeah, sleepwalking's funny.
No, not
So now-
always, man. I almost got punched out. You want to hear
What?
a fun? Yeah, I almost got punched out from sleepwalking once.
All right, let's hear it. Lay it
Okay,
on us.
this is bad. Okay, so I'm on a construction crew, and we had to rent a hotel room to in the out because it was way far away from our area. Rebuilding some low income housing, and I guess I got up in the middle of the night, took all my clothes off, and went and pissed in this guy's fucking luggage.
Wow.
Oh,
And he
I'm
thought you were
not
just being
kidding,
mean.
man. And yeah, he wasn't too happy. He was not happy. Oh, and
I
okay.
bet.
No, I took a lot of explaining to do because I told him, like, I just woke up, dude. I don't even know where I am. What's going on? Where the, you know what I mean? And then he realized that
wash
I
his
didn't know what I
clothes?
was doing, right? And I don't. He thought I was doing it on purpose. Like,
Oh, I bet. Yeah, my best friend would go for walks down the street.
I mean, you got to find the toilet, man. You got to. Or you
think
get
it looks
punched
like
out.
one. But when that
Oh.
cold fridge door opened up, I knew that was not a toilet for sure. Oh.
It's
Talk
weird
about
when,
shrinkage.
it's weird when you wake up when you're sleepwalking. It's like
Yeah.
you can't figure out what's going on because it's like you have one reality. It's like a dreamer.
Yeah.
And then when you
Right.
wake up, you're just like, whoa, I'm going crazy. That's what a couple times I did that. I remember when I was young. Jeff, what's the earliest memories you have?
I was about 2 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I verified this. I had the memories, and then I went to that same place years later. And, what's that?
Oh, boy.
What's that? What am I hearing there?
I'm hearing a monster. I'm hearing a monster. I don't know about you guys.
It sounds like you opened the
Think we-
door and let a big werewolf in the front door.
Yeah, but also I heard something growling as I looked outside. That's why I opened the door. I thought I heard something growling out there. I thought, well, let it in.
Man,
Yeah, I think I hear it. Something's growling.
I hear Wolfman.
Uh-oh. There is something definitely after me tonight. Okay. Oh, you want to hear my other story about sleepwalking? Might as well do it. I'm embarrassed
Where'd you,
already.
did you get naked again?
The other time was on an. It always happens to me when I was on these overnight construction crew thing in a hotel, because I was out of my environment, and I just I'd fall asleep, and then I don't know why, but one time I got up, took all my clothes off, and walked out on the fucking street in the middle of London, Ontario, in the busy city street. And if it wasn't for my boss that realized that I was sleepwalking and came run after me and grabbed me, and I probably would have got hit by a car.
How old were you?
Jesus, that wasn't very long ago, dude.
Oh, God.
That was last week.
No, it was a couple years ago.
No
Oh, my
kidding.
Yeah, like I couldn't believe it myself. Like, what the fuck, man? So I was thinking, well, maybe some people that think they're astral projecting are actually wandering around.
Could be.
They're wandering around somewhere aimlessly. You never know where.
My son used to sleepwalk all the time. I'd be down there watching TV, and it'd be like right before bed, like 1 a.m, and he'd just come down and turn on the television and sit down. It's just like got a glare over his face, and like couldn't talk to him, couldn't wake him up really. I said to steer him back upstairs and put him back to bed. And then the next day he would never remember it. Wouldn't believe it. It's weird. It's kind of like hypnosis. Except I think you remember hypnosis. Have you guys
Not
been
always.
hypnotized?
No. I've done it. I took the, and I spent hundreds of hours on the course. So, what's that? I hear something. What the hell is that?
I told you that there's a monster. A monster came.
That's my cat purring.
That's why I let the door open. I let the monster in. It's all right. We can have it is the Monster Castle Paranormal. We can have monsters on.
I was sleepwalking one time trying to go to the bathroom, and I didn't get my feet under me. I sprained my ankle really bad.
What happened?
Well, I was out drinking, and then I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I was still kind of passed out. But
That's drunk walking. I don't know if that's
Yeah, that's
sleepwalking.
not sleepwalking.
I was in a different house, so I wasn't at home. So I was at mom's house, and I didn't know.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
Was my chair squeaking?
I think there's something freaking me right out. I wonder when Yuck's coming on now.
I don't know. We could use him.
Yeah. The folks are waiting for you, Yuck. He does listen to our show, too.
Well, maybe someone could call in and give out the number. Couldn't you?
Let's see. I got two people that want to phone in, but one of them's gone for an errand, and the other one is on. He's, yeah. They'll come on yet. No worries. So, I guess you sent me some new music, Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be cool. We got new music tonight.
Should we play one? Or you want to wait till a half hour?
17 minutes in. No, let's talk some more of this. This is a good topic. The stupid sleeping or like sleepwalking encounters or anything like that. Monsters when you were a kid that scared you. This is good topics.
What are your... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if the sleepwalking? What if you're just like temporarily possessed? I mean, because there's that theory that when you sleep, your like soul leaves your body and you like leave it open for some other, spirit to take over. What if that's what happens? I don't know.
Actually, that's very plausible.
When you woke up in the street naked, do you still remember going out there and everything?
No.
Huh? Cause
I when he woke me up, then I didn't know where I was. It was like, what the fuck? And why am I naked? Like
I'd like to see a video of that.
My boss had to bring a blanket out and cover me up and grab me and pull me back, and he pretty much saved my life.
Wow.
Had you been drinking at all?
We were drinking earlier that day, but like not heavily.
You smoke anything? Anything?
No.
Huh.
No, he's a Portuguese guy, really straight. I wouldn't be able to do drugs around him. We were drinking a bit, but we ate and everything. Like I wasn't on an empty stomach, and it was like in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was, and the booze would have already wore off quite a bit by then, because we get up at 6. So it's just weird.
Yeah.
The one time I sleptwalked, I woke up and I was just like crawling on the floor, and next thing I know, I'm like, it was like a dream, and it was like the carpet wasn't real carpet, or I was doing something else, and then when I woke up, it was just like. Finally, I figured out what the heck was going on. I thought I was going crazy. It's like, okay, I'll get back to bed. And I walked back to bed. But that's the only time I ever did it that I know of, can remember. But my kid sure did a lot. It's pretty funny. My wife still does it sometimes. We'll have full conversations, and she won't remember anything the next morning, and I'll know because she won't be making sense. It's pretty fun, actually. Sometimes.
Yeah, I've had people tell me that they've woken me up and they ask me questions and I respond back, and just like I was awake, and I remember none of it.
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Both my daughter and my wife do that. They'll have full conversations with me, and I just know from how they're talking that they won't remember it the next day, that they're really sleeping. It's kind of funny.
We got nobody in the chat room. What's going on here? Somebody check 47 Talk.
Oh, A-Hole Skeptic already guessed my picture. Damn it. He's unstoppable. I mean, I'm
going to have somebody check Twitter and see if it even posted that we went live.
It's posted.
It's posted?
I listened to it. I was listening to the feed. It sounds good. I mean...
All right. Well, I'm just wondering why we got... Oh, it's because Jimmy Church is on Coast to Coast tonight. I get it. Yeah. He's better than us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's on Coast to Coast.
Well, he is pretty good.
Yeah.
And he's on
How many
Coast
times
to Coast,
has he been on there?
I thought he does it like once a month or once a week or something like that.
I think it's once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.